I thought this was interesting because this is something you've talked about, Vince. You've talked about, Shawn Michaels going into WrestleMania 14 when he was going to, put over Austin, how he like how he knew, he was being replaced,
Right.
and that's why he was being so difficult.
Yeah.
Well, on the A&E biography about him, like Triple H said this, pretty much what you've been saying for years. He said that Michaels was bitter, and it had nothing to do with him losing. It had to do with being replaced. He never had his moment. He never had his run. He's thinking, I'm still the greatest here. Now it's his run. What do I do? Now I'm the backup guy.
Right.
And then he also said, I don't know if this was at the same time or another thing. Michael said to him one time, I should have taken so many pills that I died after WrestleMania 10. I would have been the biggest star of all time. I would have been Elvis.
Yeah.
I mean, that's on you.
No,
I didn't work with him, so
yeah, I witnessed all that. And you know what, Jeff? I got to be honest with you, bro. I would have felt the same exact way. I think anybody would have felt the same exact way. That's why I always try to tell these young people in the business, bro, if Vince McMahon can kick Shawn Michaels to the curb when he's done with him, he can kick you to the curb. These people that think they are huge stars, bro, and they've got these massive egos and they've never done anything. I saw Vince McMahon kick Shawn Michaels to the curb. You are nothing. You are nobody. And bro, like I've never blamed.
I gotta cut it. I want to get this out there. What my thought is. This thought is in my head. So Vince had this really contentious relationship with Shawn because Shawn's the only guy that you'd ever seen that would just, tell Vince to go F himself, right?
Right.
Do you think that this was Vince's way of a slow burn to get back at Shawn Michaels for the way Shawn treated him?
I don't really think it was that, Glenn. I think all of us
he knew this would drive Shawn crazy.
No, I don't think it was that. Here's what I think it was. All of a sudden, there was this new toy in Austin, and now Vince didn't have to deal with Shawn anymore. I really think that's what it is. After all the shit and Shawn telling him F you to his face and being very difficult, Vince had to eat shit. But all of a sudden now, all right, this is the guy making me the money now. Now I don't have to deal with you anymore. I really think that's what happened, bro.
Partially true what I said. So
yeah, absolutely. True. But I swear, Jeff, I saw it with my own eyes. I knew it was happening then. And I always understood it. And always, I would have probably done the same exact thing. I remember, like, bro, I tell the story all the time when they weren't talking and I was the go-between and we're before WrestleMania. This is exactly what Hunter's saying. Shawn said to me, you tell Vince, bring his ass to San Antonio, and if he wants his championship, if he wants his WWE title, then he could take it off my fucking mantle himself. That's exactly what Hunter, that's where Shawn was. You can't treat human beings like that, bro. That is the cash cow. Oh, bro, I love you. The minute I got a new lover, you just can't treat people like that. And bro, here's another thing about Shawn, and I guarantee you this came across in the documentary. Jeffy was a very sensitive person. He had this brashness about him, but bro, scrape all that aside. He was a mama's boy, and he would tell you that. He was very, very sensitive. And I guarantee you, bro, there was a time he looked at Vince as a father figure. I guarantee you. And then all of a sudden, he's yesterday's trash. And it's like, well, what's happening here? That's exactly what happened, bro.